Hello, everyone. I hope you are doing well. I have been really getting the call to come on here and get back to the YouTube readings. And I've been called as well to do these collective readings. I'm going to have, a playlist for love and a playlist for career. This is a collective career reading. It's going to be oracle card based. And the spread that we're going to go through is the medicine wheel, which is why I have these cards here in my hand. These are the very first cards I ever obtained, and I've been reading cards for about 10 years now. And so we're just going to dive on in. Please note this is a new channel. I closed my last channel and started this one. So it's very young. Please give me a like and a comment on your way in so you don't forget. And if these messages resonate with you, please let me know so in the comment section, and I will have some more things to share about me and my services throughout the video. So first card for the center of the reading here, we have healing. So, in a career-based reading, this could definitely be a money story. There is some things going on in your psyche that are acting as a wall between you and your success. It says, heal all in need of healing, or I'm sorry, bless all in need of healing, hope and love. Spirit grant us strength and wisdom, guide us to the path of wellness. We could also have healers in the house. So let's see. Yeah, there's some burdens though. This is in the release category here in the medicine wheel. It will go from south, west, north, east. And I do kind of explain the medicine wheel as we go. So if you're here, I would definitely say that, it's meant to be, because just going on a tangent here, I do have several different decks that I'm pulling from. And as I said, I had this calling to do a collective read. You guys, every single card deck that I have that has the medicine wheel in the deck was on top of the deck. So we're going to talk about it. Today, we are talking about it. So I'm really excited to share this with you all. Yeah, see, this is the other deck. There's the medicine wheel again. So we're going to talk about it. Okay, so the south is about past, and you have burdens to release. The burden basket here was almost like a backpack. People would carry it, and so you put your sticks and your berries and things in there, but it was also kind of like a mailbox, right? So people would hold it up to their teepee, and people would be prompted to leave their troubles at the door. Okay, so something in your career, we're definitely feeling this. And in the west here is cognitive. So this is your intentions that you send out to the universe, the ability to manifest. Yeah, so you have something really big on your mind. Some of you may be business owners, and we'll come back to that. And the universe is giving you this usable energy here. This is the thunder, the lightning. It's a little bit like the tower in the regular tarot, but this is more about, a cataclysmic event that brings you energy. So it's like a catalyst. I'm hearing catapult. Okay. And the east here is about moving forward. Yeah, wow. So you're going to be victorious in this thing that you're doing. The 2 to the 3, and we have 2, 3 here. So 5s could be significant. But yes, double 2s and double 3s. So the fire medicine is almost like the Ace of Wands, right? It's fire burning in your gut. And so the universe is saying here, they're going to reward you for following your gut with this situation. So we're going to go around the circle again. We're going to go back here to the past. Let me see here which deck they want me to use. I really like this deck for the past. So what are we letting go of, releasing? What's in the south quadrant? Honoring yourself. Yeah. This came out earlier as I was shuffling and getting set up for the reading. Yeah, there's something here too about sort of relinquishing that mask, right? And setting down the ego in some way, shape, or form. And the ego is a lot of times, this money story and having to fit into this 3D realm, a lot of us are just feeling very, very drained by that. Yeah. And so the bottom of the deck here, we have listen to the spirits, be still and know, essentially. And cutting the deck here, we have compassion for others. Yeah, we have some healers in the house here. So some of you may be doing Reiki or be feeling the need to go into Reiki, but I'm seeing kind of like, the hands. It's like the ability to move energy with your hands. Okay. And in the cognitive quadrant here, we're going to see what this intention is about. What is it that my viewers are bringing into motion? What are we thinking, doing, feeling? Okay, so we have the north here. Beautiful. We're following the medicine wheel. So this would be, the great number 1. And so it's creative energy. This is masculine energy. But this is abundance. Okay, so you're leading yourself right where you need to be, going this way. And magnetism. A lot of you are getting into a masculine flow, but this is like a divine masculine, right? And this is more honoring the parts of you, not necessarily that you are manly or, you're, being too type A, because I know how that feels, right? We have like the gold digger stickers and, boss babe this. Well, it's time to really master that energy. And what the universe is saying is that it comes from within. It comes from this space of honoring yourself. Yeah, of really, lots of masculine energy here. So leave me a comment if you guys are actually masculine, because I always tend to just feel that there's going to be a lot of females here. And if we do have females here, I can almost guarantee that you all are boss babes. So welcome, welcome. Okay. And just cutting the deck here, I need to leave room for other cards, but I'm not going to pull these for the table. But we have plants and ocean. Okay, and what the ocean does is feed the plants, and what the plants does is make the rain to feed the ocean, right? So there's a really cool balance going on here, which I think some of you are teachers of. Yeah, I'm getting teacher very strongly. But with this, it's almost that masculine female energy as well, right? The female would be ocean, and well, Mother Earth is ocean or plants as well. But what I'm getting here is essentially the living and breathing, right? The plants breathe in and out with the photosynthesis, and the ocean evaporates and comes back down. There's this really cool cycle or flow that we're going to be talking about. So let's dive in deeper with that. So what is it that we're in the north quadrant for? I'm kind of curious to see, because these are messages from your spirit team that are going to be in the north, and it's also your abundance. New beginnings with the moon maiden. Wow. So going into the masculine energy, you're being prompted to go back to being feminine. The moon is feminine, maidens are feminine, but new beginnings mean masculine. So what I'm getting here with these spheres is, sun, moon, masculine, feminine. Ooh, you know what? This card here is interesting because the thunder was, the lightning was known to be this bridge between heaven and earth, Father Sky, Mother Earth, right? Like the lightning was the only way that he could reach her. Okay. And so it's basically this cataclysmic intercourse that happens between the masculine and feminine. And that is what I'm getting here quite strongly, is that you all are really coming to understand the masculine and feminine, the yin and yang. And so bottom of the deck here, we have watchers. This would be like the witness, right? The ability to watch from above and see the events in your life. And rather than being upset about it or saying, woe is me about it, because we have tower moments here. We have really heavy healing that's burned you from the inside out and caused you to start new beginnings. But each time that has happened, you have become stronger. So the universe wants you to, become the observer of your life. And that's going to be very, very powerful. Okay. And then the east quadrant here is about action. It's about moving forward. It's about the next steps. So what is the future energy, the next step, the outcome of this for my collective viewers? Wow. The medicine wheel. Yeah, some of you are being called to research this. I have to check. I think I did a video explaining the medicine wheel and how it works. And, you know, I had posters and different things. I'll see if I can find that. Comment down below and remind me if this is for you. Someone here really needs to know about the medicine wheel. It's a big deal for this person. One more here. Luminous warrior. Yeah, we've got some pretty serious earth angels here. Yeah, some of you are reborn ancestors. Yeah, rainbow race, that whole story. Yeah, there's some power coming from you guys. Some serious power. And we have the rattle here. Used in healing caves. That's something that I teach in the Akashic Records. I am an Akashic Records teacher, so that you all know. I'm going to post a bunch of links down below, so check it out, or comment if you feel called to the Akashic Record journey, because some of you having like this healing situation go on, it's really predominant energy is what I'm trying to say. So the rattle was used, you know, to they would put medicine inside of the turtle shells and they would shake it on top of the person and chant different healing things. So, you know, with this intentions card, sending this attraction, this magnetism out into the universe, and the north too, this is kind of like the star card, right? It's like you're looking towards the future. You're looking towards not even just for yourself and your own prosperity. That's here too, but most of you are quite, I want to say luminously, because we had it here, but unapologetically earth warriors who literally just want to see the best thing for the planet. You guys are on this really, really powerful journey of making the world a better place. And the universe is most definitely understanding this. They're seeing what you've gone through. And it's time for you to reap your reward. So let's see here what's next. Yeah, there's self-reflection stuff to go on, because the next quadrant is this past quadrant here. And we're moving into this self-awareness, this self-love, looking back on the past and being happy with what you see, right? So self-reflection a lot of the time has to do with the choices that we've made, the things that we have done, the things that we've seen, the conversations that we've had, right? So upon looking at those circumstances, the universe wants you to honor yourself and the decisions that you've made, right? If this is a money story, it's like, hey, I went to the store and I bought a bunch of fall decorations, not projecting at all, right? But, you know, you start to feel almost guilty about it. But you know what? You've had it rough. You've gone through some stuff and you haven't felt the best. And so if there's things that make your life feel more beautiful, don't feel bad about that, okay? Bottom of the deck here, we have clarity. So similar message here, right? These colors, I mean, are just very magnetizing. What I'm getting with this is what's called the sacred pool. It's kind of like a healing cave. If you guys have worked with those, very powerful. It's like a meditative sweat lodge. So in the meditation, I would guide you to see a cave in your third eye. And we would go and do, you know, a healing ceremony in the 5D. So it's very, very powerful to do it in person. But a lot of times I work with people from all over the world, right? So it's a virtual way of doing a healing ceremony. So going back here, looking back on the past, it's time for you to really reward yourself for the things of which you've been through and see the beauty in what has come from that. Okay, so cognitive here, golden palace, yeah. The universe really wants you to be rewarded for the things that you have seen, done, heard, and reacted with. That's what I'm getting. The universe is very pleased with how you have sort of listened to their warnings, to their prompts, in those messages, and you've really let those messages hit home for you. And that's what you're building, right? Is a home for yourself, a home for your family, and it takes money to get there. And so, yeah, you've been in kind of a situation that's made you feel like barren. Okay. So I understand that totally and completely. So we have the ghost lands to the golden palace, 2 3 again. So fives are significant for somebody. If that's you, let me know in the comments so I know who you are. And of course, you guys, as you comment and like the videos and of course subscribe, your energy gets into the reading. So not only does it help me out, it also helps my energy to recognize you for next time. Yeah. So a lot of you are really trying to find a really healthy home environment is what I'm feeling with this. It's like if you had all the money in the world, what you would do is make a home for yourself. And that home would be very prosperous. Like there's something very beautiful. It's funny that I got the download about, the fall decorations, but if you have a dream similar to mine, it's like I would love to have a very rich piece of a mountainside that I can just nurture and have people come to my home to do, horseback riding lessons or have these healing ceremonies or have, bonfires where we talk about our life and our healing journey and, the things that ail us, right? So I feel that the universe sees this in you and, they're really looking to reward you for the things that you have seen, done, heard, and again, reacted with. Everything that's happened to you, you've gotten up stronger. And quite honestly, the universe is like more than impressed, right? Yeah, we have the void here. And there's a woman laying down in this, under the stars. Lots of star energy. Wow. Yeah, this is Akashic Records, a lot of it, or just meditation, the ability to talk to your ancestors, the ability to move through time and space with your third eye. A lot of you are already on this journey, have been on this journey, and the universe wants to continue with that, is what I'm feeling. So, the things that you would do if you were prosperous, the universe wants to see happen. Okay. Take action. Yeah. So for a lot of you, you might be in my same situation where it's just like, I can't share my readings and share what I know about ancient cultural concepts and things like that if I don't do the reading and post it on YouTube, right? So a lot of you are having this same realization that, it's time to take action. It's time to move forward. Yeah. And it sucks. It's hard. It's hard to get your voice out. Out into the world, but a lot of you have something like this to offer. Yeah, it's time to share your story. I'm hearing as well, and something that I've been struggling with is that I felt the call to do these readings, and I wasn't doing it, and I was just like, I could totally nap right now, and like this is me time, or do a reading for my friends for free, what have you. And since getting the call and refusing that call, you guys, my throat chakra has been insanely horrendous. Like I cannot clear my throat. I cannot get the phlegm out. Okay. So it's hard, but the universe is going to give you moments of cataclysmic signs like that. Like, oh, you don't want to speak your truth? Okay, here's so much phlegm that you can't even get a word out because you would need to clear your throat every 2 seconds, right? So there's this resilience that's coming through for you all. So we're going to fill some space. I know we're getting close to a full circle, but I'm going to put some in the center as well. So let me see which deck wants to speak here. Now that I said that, my throat's going to go crazy, but we're here, Spirit, we're here. Don't forsake me now. Okay, so going back to the past here where we have the room, transportation is happening, you guys, and this is a lot to do with self reflection. Big time, big time. And everybody has this stuff to go through, okay? Don't be feeling like, oh, I'm stuck and I am blocked because XYZ thing went on, happened to me, for me, what have you. It really is not that way. But there's also something coming up here about community. And what I'm feeling with this could be Facebook groups, it's like online connections, Patreon, different things like that. Like, it's time for you to be seen. And I was going to say time for you to be heard, but I'm seeing the butterflies, right? And if it was birds, I would say it's communication. But some of you, it's a difficulty of being seen. Like, you wouldn't have a problem writing a blog, but you would have a hard time on live video, right? And I have worked with so many people who feel just that way, right? But the universe is like, you have so much happiness waiting for you on the other side of this fear. You have so much waiting for you. Look at all the color here. Like, there's a lot of color, but it's bright, right? It's daytime. There's a lot of color in the stars, in the cosmos, in the galaxies, which you see, which you're aware of. But there's also a lot of happiness here in the 3D that is waiting for you as you take this plunge. So I'm going to take this one out and put it there together because I think they look so great together. But lots of stuff coming up through inner peace, okay? Things for you to release, move forward with, or move forward without, really, because there's some stuff to drop is what I'm feeling. But what are the messages that are going to help my viewers connect to this past stuff? Because I'm feeling that some of you are getting really stuck in this past energy. It feels very sticky and heavy too, especially if you're feminine. You go through a whole lot of stuff that sometimes makes you feel less than, right? And I'm not saying males don't either. I was feeling a masculine energy here. But I think it's a clinging to the old stuff, okay? And so we have this cycle here. This isn't the medicine wheel. This would be more of the sacred spiral that we see here. We have a rabbit, which is fertility, springtime, and this older woman here who's like, creating magic. So a really, really beautiful reminder of the intuition that you hold, that you have, okay? Yeah, look at this. The smoke signals and this person's magic is similar. Okay, it's like sending the intentions to the universe through a moon ritual. Some of you may be feeling called to do a moon ritual. Yeah, because it's time to clear your aura. Again, with this sacred pool, she's kind of walking into this really green, healing energy, healing cave. And we have the frog here, which is cleansing. Yeah, so some of you could really benefit from a full-fledged like sweat lodge, healing lodge, something to that effect. So I'm going to bring this deck back out with the rattle on it because I really feel that there's some more messages here for you. Get a couple cards about this forward action. What is the forward action for my viewers? What is it they're going to need to do and take action on? The Sorcerer was in reverse. So these oracle decks, we don't always read reversals, but what I'm just feeling is that you're not fully aware of your power. We have the rainbow here again. For me, this is the rainbow race, right? There's a prophecy from, I believe, Black Elk way back when, the buffalo were being slaughtered and the people were being slaughtered and, the colonizers were taking over and the elders had this council fire, and Black Elk said, there's going to come a day where the fish are gone out of the waters and, there's wildfires burning, and there will be a rainbow race that is born on the earth to make the world green again. They will have beads in their hair and colors on their skin, and they will speak as a native ancestor, right? So I'm getting that very strongly for you all. Again, that's the rainbow race, the rainbow prophecy, rainbow people, rainbow gatherings. it's all very much the same. The beloved, there's some heart stuff going on with you. Something very burdensome happened in your heart space, your heart chakra. Yeah, it was very heavy, and I'm feeling it here. So what the universe is calling for you to do or to understand is you're in control, you have power. Okay, there's the 5. This all leads up to the 5. 2 3, we have a 3 there. 3 2 here. 3 5 2 3. 4 1 equals 5 2 3 again. Yeah, sometimes I get a little obsessive over the numbers, but when they all add up to 5, it's a big deal. So the things that have happened to you, for you, they're all relevant to this heart chakra. And so you're being told to sort of sacrifice this pain, okay? And a lot of people do this different ways. The way that I like to do it, EFT tapping for some of you, very big deal, EFT, emotional freedom tapping, okay? But the way I like to explain this giveaway ceremony or the sacrifice here is that I take the energy that I feel is weighing me down or feeling dark or feeling sticky, and I just start to like release it. I'll do this like dragging thing from the heart space, right? And you drag it out, and when you open your hand, right, that energy goes out into the universe, and it becomes the black space between the stars, right? Because there is a place on Earth, well, maybe not on Earth, but in space for black sticky energy. It's the space between stars. So as you go through these different times where you are feeling this weighted down energy, it's easy to pull that out. Candle magic, sage, burn your herbs, guys. Burn your herbs is what I'm hearing. And look at this here. I didn't know I was going to be called to be talking about the rainbow race and the prophecy of the rainbow and things like that. But here we go, right? You guys are very powerful earth warriors. Some of you might already use the medicine wheel. Some of you might already use some of these practices in your own world, your own practice, obviously. But yeah, I'm feeling this really immense amount of power for you all. Wow, soul retrieval. That's what I would call this pulling here is getting that energy out, and then soul retrieval is putting good energy back in, right? This is what I was feeling earlier when I was saying the masculine and feminine are pulling. There's a give and a take, right? And yeah, this intercourse between Father Sky and Mother Earth, that's the lightning, right? And what that does is creates new beginnings. It creates new space. 4 1 is 5. Okay, so beautiful, beautiful energy. I'm going to put that here and that here. I'm going to pull just a couple more, and we're going to call it good for today. Another reminder, if you're enjoying this message, please let me know in the comments. It really helps me out, especially being a new channel. If you like the energy, please subscribe. But if you would like to wait for a couple of readings, to make sure that you enjoy my vibe enough to subscribe, I won't hold it against you. Okay, manifestation. Yeah, you guys are powerful. You got some powerful humans here. I'm feeling both masculine and energy, masculine and feminine energy when it comes to this here. Yeah, this is the action. I mean, the colors are just beautiful here. Take action towards your goals, you guys. There's a big goal that lays ahead of you, a big goal. It has something to do with community. It has something to do with you and your intuition shining. And this is why I love doing career readings, because a lot of times it's not the 9 to 5 that we're reading for, right? A lot of times it is this the life's purpose, the real deal, the bigger picture, how you're going to help the next 7 generations. Because I'm hearing it's time. It's freaking time. And I cut the deck, and here comes talent out here. Some of you are talented manifestors, talented healers, and you have been focusing on your strength. Turns out, you guys, I had another deck I didn't use, but check this out right at the bottom of the deck. Strength. So your intuition is extremely strong. Your ability to transform, incredibly strong. And the universe is like, I'm going to give this person in particular some manifestation juju, some nothing short of magic with all of this good luck. Some of you might need to go pet a black cat. I don't know why I'm getting that. Okay. But I have a witchy store here where I live, and they have a 6-toed black cat. And she runs free in the witch store when I go buy my herbs and things. And the cat is so funny with different people who will come in, right? They act differently. Some of you might have a cat and your cat acts differently, but depending on your mood, things like that. Some of you too, that's another sign of that feminine energy, right? Cats lean a little bit more feminine, and that intuition too. So I'm getting this like moon goddess energy here, like this is you, right? Beautiful energy. And in so doing, yeah, in addition to that, we have boundaries too. This strength, you guys, has for some of you, I'm not going to lie to you, don't shoot the messenger, but there are some things that have happened that have made you hard. Okay. Turned your heart to ice. Some of you. No shame, right? No shade for that. But that is why I think you're being called to do these healing ceremonies for yourself as well. That's something that a lot of us struggle with, right? We'll do healing ceremonies for everyone else, but when do we receive those healing ceremonies, right? So a lot of you are being called that direction. Okay, so boundaries, beautiful, amazing, glorious. We need them, we want them, because your heart's been burning. And I'm really curious as to why. So I'm excited to get to the love reading, because the love reading is probably going to dive deeper into this specific story. Okay, because there's only one heart card in this deck, and we got it. So yeah, the heart's been burning, and you have a shell around the heart chakra. And a lot of times that's going to affect your ability to magnetize and attract the things that you're going towards. So yeah, with the golden palace here, it's like cold as stone, hard as stone, which again is not a bad thing, but the universe is trying to reward you. And the feminine is the receiver. Okay. So for those of you who have had that tampered with, I get it. I'm sorry to hear it. I know. I get it, but I'm not going to say it happened for a reason. I don't like that. What I am going to say is that it gave you this moment, this huge ordeal to teach you who the F you are, okay? And you have bossed up because of the things that have happened. You have received a life's purpose. You've received this ability to renew yourself. It's a moth coming out of a pupa, right? Or the chrysalis. And so, you're learning what it's like to be hard so that you can come out brand spanking new with a burning desire for what it is you're truly made for. Okay? Which is, the universe is literally like, if I could just give you a private island with, a castle and a community, that's what I would give to you. Okay, so do your healing ceremonies, guys. Burn your herbs, burn the candles, do your rituals. Full moon's coming up, regardless of what time. This is a timeless reading. There's always a full moon coming up. There's always a new moon coming up. use those to your advantage, guys. Okay, you're very connected to the cosmos. The cosmos are calling to you. Okay, big time here. I've actually used this image here in my Akashic Records course. So this is something I offer. It's something I do. Okay, if you're interested, leave me a comment, send me an email. Again, new channel, help me out. There's also going to be a tip jar. So please give me a little something. It's always good luck to tip your readers. So until next time, I will see you guys on the love reading. We'll see you then. Bye.